Well, good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. It's June 20th, and this is Glenda Robo Show, and I have my dear Julie Gromitz joining me from up north. I just love technology and that we can be anywhere and do anything. Super fun. So we are going to talk about Helichrysum today. I'm really excited. This is a very beautiful oil, very precious oil, and I'm excited to share what I know about it with you. We will touch on the June promotions, and then we'll get into the beautiful benefits of Helichrysum, and then we will close with our upcoming events.
So first off, our oil of the month, our 10% off item rather, is fennel. And this one you can get from now until the end of June. And fennel is a interesting oil. It's not one that I pull out on the regular basis, but it can be really helpful with any digestive discomfort. Tastes kind of like that. It's got that, well, fennel or anise or that black licorice flavor. So not everybody loves it, but it's definitely one that I like to have on hand. So that one is 10% off this month.
And then also this month, we have an amazing incentive for people that would like to join doTERRA and get a membership of their own. They start with an enrollment order of 100 PV this month, and then they join the Loyalty Rewards Program and do 100 next month. They're going to get our Lifelong Vitality Pack for free with their July order. And that is an amazing savings, a retail savings of $106. And those three supplements really have kind of changed my world since I started using them about 6 or 7 years ago. They're also doTERRA's #1 selling product, and they are whole food supplements that are infused with essential oils. So just really amazing way to get started for a new member in doTERRA to just really start experiencing all the beautiful health benefits available by using these products. And then also we still have our Father's Day little kit available. It's got the Amave Fortifying Blend in a roller ball. You know, and I got to tell you, so my husband is always a little bit slow to trying things. Like, I've been doing this for 7 years, and every now and then he'll reach for something, but it still takes a little bit of, oh, maybe you should try this. So he has used the aftershave lotion, and he really likes it. The bath bar is really nice, but he really hasn't latched onto this roller ball. And last night I was putting it on because I think it smells amazing, and I realized that it reminds me of, we go up north a lot to the North Shore, and it reminds me of just being up there. It's got this beautiful woodsy, kind of earthy, manly aroma, and I put it like all over my neck and stuff, and he was like, now you smell like a man. And I was like, well, then maybe you should wear it. But it is really a beautiful blend. It just smells incredible. Have you smelled it yet, Julie?
I have. It's very distinctly different than anything that I think we have in our collection as of yet. But you know, the earthiness, the woodsy, and there's almost a spiciness to it that I find really appealing.
It might be the black pepper in there. But yeah, really lovely, and it's still available. So if you haven't gotten one yet, I encourage you to throw one in your cart for that special man in your life, or maybe you just want to use it too.
So we're very excited about these new LRP kits. If you haven't had a chance to dig around in your back office a little bit in your product shopping cart area, they have this new section called, well, LRP kits, and it's under collections. And what I love about this is that with doTERRA being a wellness company, their focus is really on helping us to be a healthy well-rounded individual. And part of that is making sure that we're focusing on eating right, making sure that we're getting our exercise, resting and managing stress, reducing our external and internal toxic load, and all of that before really getting into like this informed self-care and the proactive medical care. So what I love is that these LRP kits have been put together with those things in mind. So if your focus this month is you really want to focus on eating right, they've got a whole little LRP kit on your digestive system and making sure that your digestion gets better. So it's a really great opportunity to get some of the products that you maybe have been wanting to try, and they're grouped together at a wonderful discounted rate. So hop on.
Awesome. And now on to Helichrysum. This beautiful, beautiful essential oil. Helichrysum comes from the flower, steam distilled, and it comes from Corsica. Check my notes here because I had something cool about that area. Or not. Oh, the aromatic plant of the Astersae. Oh, wow, I don't know how to pronounce that. Anyway, it's found in its wild state in dry, rocky, and sunny regions of the Mediterranean, such as Corsica, Sardinia, Calabria, and Croatia. But ours mostly comes from Corsica. And it's not like other floral oils in that, you know, lavender. It has a very unique smell. So I want to just take this moment to invite you, if you do happen to have Helichrysum, to take a drop in your palms and rub your palms together and just really, really experience Helichrysum. I'm going to do that right now here. Yeah, I love this oil. I didn't love it at first, the scent, but it's got so many amazing properties to it. So Helichrysum is an amazing oil for the skin, for blemishes, helping keep that youthful, glowing look. It's great to use in your with your skincare. It's great for targeting fine lines and wrinkles. It can also help to promote healthy skin cell regeneration. So whether you apply the oil directly to your face or add it to your favorite facial cleanser, it can give you the glow you need. I love that. This oil is also great to add to a full body massage to promote vitality and energy, and I'm sure Julie could add something to that.
It's, you know, honestly, I don't use a whole ton in massage because of the price point on it, but I believe it is in our, I know it's in our Tell. Is this one also in our deep blue?
Yep.
So I do use the deep blue a ton during massage. So I'm sure that they put it in there for its properties for the muscles and the circulatory system.
Mm-hmm. It can also help promote healthy metabolism and then again improve the appearance of skin. This oil can be used aromatically, topically, and internally. And then there's a cool little essential oil tip there, you know, for a sun cream, moisturizing sun cream with some beeswax, some shea butter, olive oil, coconut oil, vitamin E, helichrysum, and zinc oxide. So something to check out.
Yeah, we make an amazing sunscreen, and I throw a little bit of helichrysum in there, and I always use it in my after sun spray.
Awesome.
So some of the other primary benefits and uses: you can apply it topically to reduce the appearance of blemishes. You can apply it to the face to reduce the appearance of wrinkles and promote a glowing, youthful complexion. Like I said, I believe it's in the Immortelle. You can use Helichrysum in conjunction with the full body massage, as Glenda had stated, massaging it into the temples and back of neck for a nice soothing sensation. It can help improve appearance of skin and, again, with that healthy metabolism.
And there are so many things that aren't on this slide that I want to talk about, but that, you know, trying to be compliant with how we talk about our oils. But one thing that Helichrysum is absolutely incredible at is helping to stop bleeding. So if you cut yourself, this is a great one to have around just to kind of help if that situation arises. And I think I'll just leave it at that. Also with Helichrysum, this oil I have been using for almost the last year. I had surgery last summer and I was using it on the scar from my surgery, and it's almost gone. So this I just can't speak enough to this oil and how great it is for our skin. Yeah, it's just really awesome. So moving right along, and speaking of skin, there is an awesome razor relief serum recipe on doTERRA.com that I've kind of put on this slide here for you. Perhaps when you shave, you get those nice little razor bumps. This might be a great little serum to give it a try. And you're just going to need some fractionated coconut oil, some rose water that you can probably get at the co-op or Whole Foods. And then it's a blend of frankincense, lavender, melaleuca, helichrysum, and myrrh. You're going to do 5 drops of each of those. And then this would be best made up and put like in a glass spray bottle or in a bottle with a pump on it. And you just need to shake it up and spray directly on your skin. Yeah, I have not tried this yet, but as I was putting this together, I was like, I'm going to get me some rose water and make this because this sounds lovely.
Yeah, it does. I really wish I had it when I was a teenager.
Yes. Oh, so many doTERRA products I wish I had when I was a teenager to help me. Those lovely hormones. Oh, wow. Good times. Speaking of the emotional aspect of Helichrysum, this is the oil of pain. And this oil is amazing at helping people who might have trauma or something very hard that they're still holding on to, an intense emotional pain. Helichrysum can kind of help them to work through that. And I took this quote out of the book. Helichrysum aids the walking wounded, those with a history of difficult life circumstances, trauma, self-destruction, loss, or abuse. These individuals need the powerful spiritual support that Helichrysum offers.
Wow.
It's just so deep.
That's pretty huge.
Yeah.
One of the things that I do recognize on my massage table is oftentimes people will have emotional issues stuck in their physical tissues. And Helichrysum in Deep Blue is one that I do utilize over the heart, and very specifically like left-sided shoulder stuff. Because our arms are an extension of our heart. And so when we have this chronic left shoulder issue, perhaps a little Helichrysum for that deep-seated pain can help get down into that root of the problem and help release some of that muscular angst as well. Little Helichrysum, maybe a little forgive, a little Deep Blue, right over that heart can be really helpful, really powerful.
Yeah, just a really, like Julie mentioned a little earlier, it is one of the more kind of spendy oils, but there's a reason why. Something else that I wanted to mention earlier, kind of a fun fact. be a little uplifting here. And when I was telling this to my husband, we both had a great laugh. If you've ever seen the movie My Big Fat Greek Wedding, just picture the father Gus. But helichrysum gets its name from the Greek word helos, which means sun, and krios, which means gold. This description refers to the beautiful golden color of the flowers. I so wanted to do that in an accent, but I won't. But just really great, really awesome. And if you can see in this picture too, just the flowers, just so golden, like little suns on the stems there. I thought that was kind of neat.
And you know, they're all kind of clustered together, like the little flower buds are all kind of clustered together. And so if you think about what it does physically for your blood cells, it helps them to kind of recluster as opposed to spilling out and spilling over. It helps them to recluster.
I like that. Something else here that I found interesting is that helichrysum is often referred to as everlasting or the immortal flower. Sorry. And like Julie had mentioned, helichrysum is in our immortal blend, which is also in our Virage hydrating serum. Those properties of helichrysum mixed with the other oils in that blend, again, are just really going to help feed the skin and give it that beautiful glow. Helichrysum is also in our Correct X, and Correct X is our first aid ointment. My husband has some of this at work in the kitchen, and he texted me a couple weeks ago because Correct X is one of his go-to products. Actually, a few of these on this slide are. And he goes, "Oh my gosh, I cut myself and I used that Correct X and it really helped to stop the bleeding." And I was like, well, yeah, because there's helichrysum in there. So that's a great one to have on hand. You know, I carry a tube of Correct X in my purse. We have one here at home in the kitchen, in the bathroom. He's got it at work in the kitchen. I don't think you can have enough of that one just kind of stashed around in places you might be where you might be susceptible to skin irritations or cuts or scrapes and whatnot. Great first aid.
Well, and that one's a fantastic price point too.
Yes.
You know, when I first started out, I had, I didn't have the helichrysum yet, but I had the immortal, and Luke had dealt with an issue just like that. He was cooking and dropped a knife actually on his foot.
Ow.
And so I didn't have the helichrysum, but I had the immortal, and it worked just the same, worked like a charm.
Now, with the Correct X too, my husband has had stitches before, and we were putting Correct X on the Band-Aid every time, you know, he changed out the Band-Aid. And to his dismay, he did not have a scar. You know, to a chef, they're kind of their battle wounds. So,
aww.
Yes, kind of I would call it a side benefit. You know, but he seemed a little disappointed. So if you're using this for some men in your life, know that they might not, you know, have the scar they're looking for after they heal. I just think that's hilarious and funny. Anyway, moving along, helichrysum is also in our deep blue soothing blend, as well as our deep blue rub. Again, that really helps too. I think it pulls in that emotional aspect of the pain, and then it's just really soothing to use on your muscles. And a nice way to get some helichrysum if you don't have the single oil itself is to try one of these products.
For sure. So here's some fun diffuser blend recipe ideas. Good morning. Wake up and smell the flowers. Geranium, helichrysums, clary sage, Roman chamomile, ylang ylang, and lavender. Lovely and some other diffuser blends here. If you want to take a little screenshot, it's a great way to save them, hang on to them. Desert Sunset, Quiet Renewal, Simple Surprise, Pine Island Honesty, Rolling Meadow. Yeah, and that Honesty sounds really good.
Doesn't it?
Ginger and Serenity.
Yes. So much fun.
You know, it's funny because I have a diffuser in every room in my home, but I also brought some camping with me. So I've actually got two in my camper. So my little, 400 square foot camper or whatever. It's pretty awesome. And it has really done tremendous good for helping to clear and cleanse the air. So I'm really excited to get back and try one of these diffuser blends.
Mm-hmm. I think Helichrysum and basil would be really interesting together.
Ooh.
Yes. I might give
Some
that
might
one
say
away.
surprising.
Yes. So that wraps up the awesomeness that is Helichrysum. Just a really neat oil. When I forgot my first bottle of Helichrysum, I had saved up some of my LRP points and gotten it that way. Because it only comes in the 5 ml, and it's, I want to say 75 at wholesale. But it's worth every penny.
It absolutely is. It absolutely is to have on hand. And, I've recently made up some little first aid kits. And it was really simple to do. I just found a little travel first aid kit from like the Target or Walmart or whatever. And it already came with Band-Aids and some little alcohol prep pads, a little gauze pad. So I added to it a bottle of Correctix and then little, 1/8 dram or quarter dram rather of little essential oils. And in my travel first aid kit, I've got your Digestin, Manuka, frankincense, lavender, and Helichrysum. So that's one of them that I want to have in there because when you're out and about and you're playing on the playground and riding bikes and climbing mountains, it's absolutely something to have on hand.
So in closing, I just wanted to mention some upcoming events, and this one that's happening next Tuesday. Susan Lawton is an author, and she has been using essential oils, oh gosh, I want to say when I read her book, over 20 years. Long time. She's got a lot of wonderful knowledge about using the oils, and something that I love about her books is she really ties in the emotions part with how it impacts our physical body. So she is coming to Minneapolis and doing a workshop, Happy Brain, Happy Heart. And if you have not registered for this, I highly encourage you to do so. You will get a copy of her new book, Rumors. And if you do plan on coming, I know we've gotten an email already that says we need to bring colored pencils and we need to stay hydrated and bring our 3 favorite essential oils. And I just can't wait to see what she has in store for us next Tuesday night. Really excited for that. So grab a friend and come on down because it should be a really, really good time. And then as far as, I'm going to close the door here, sorry. The hubby's home. Turn down the radio out there. If you share doTERRA or possibly do doTERRA as a business, there is an awesome 60-day event challenge that some of the Presidential Diamonds and doTERRA are putting together. Kind of a way to stay motivated and keep sharing during the summer months. It can be kind of easy to just get wrapped up in the summer fun, but they've got some great webinars lined up and all kinds of prizes too for just kind of staying motivated and sharing oils during the summer. And really, when you think about it, you're outside with friends. You know, what a great time to be sharing oils with people along your travels or along your vacations, your journey for the summer. And you just never know who you might meet and what you might be able to help them with the oils. So registration, I believe, ends today for this. And then there is a mandatory webinar on Saturday to help get you started with this challenge. So if you're interested in that, you can go to discoverbrilliantsolutions.com and get started that way in registering. Then also the Empowered Life series that doTERRA is doing. They have one today on Empowered Success. And then the Empowered Life series for July is going to be on the Great Outdoors, which that'll be really fun because hopefully everybody's getting outdoors this summer. And then our upcoming events, next week's webinar, we are going to spotlight pettigrain. And then just as an FYI, we will be taking a break the week of July 4th. I think July 4th is actually a Wednesday. There will be no webinar that day. Then we also have a Natural Solutions Essential Oils class next Monday, June 25th in Burnsville. And that class will also have a focus on our skincare line and our hair care. I'm really looking forward to that one. Then again, like I mentioned, Susan Lawton will be here Tuesday, June 26th in the evening in Bloomington. Then we have another Natural Solutions with Essential Oils on June 28th at the Grand Stay Hotel in Apple Valley. An Aroma Touch workshop on July 8th at Unwind Within. An Intro to Oils on July 9th at Unwind Within. Team Night, July 10th. And then our business meeting for July will be via Zoom and will be July 21st. Anything else you want to add, Julie?
I don't think so. Just, you know, summertime, it's so important that you get out and you are experiencing and enjoying this amazing weather. Just bring your oils with you because you never gonna need what you're gonna want to have on hand, and they're gonna be so powerful in helping you to stay happy and healthy. So keep oiling up. We love you guys.
Thanks for joining us today and have a wonderful day.